All them other girls ain't about nothing. I swear I'm only thinking of you. You're everything that I want and more. Whoa.
This is a time of great change, and there are some reaching out to embrace the change, to seek a new path forward and be the change needed in the world and in the human race. This is a story of just such a person and his tribe.
Can't wait to see you. Ocean or plane, whatever it takes, you'll see. I can't wait to see you. Llévame con tus alas del sol.
Mario grew up in a remote corner of Alaska. He understood wilderness in a way that few people get to today. His deep love of wildlife and extensive travels throughout the world brought him deep life lessons. The Kogimamos, or shamans of the Jaguar people, would later explain the significance of Mario's encounter with the jaguar in Costa Rica and its profound meaning. It was apparent at a very young age that he had an incredible passion for music. He learned that music could touch people deep inside and reveal something about them.
Okay, let go of the jazz.
Just put your hands up in the
Let go.
air.
Because I'm so satisfied to sit back and observe the way that you embody your lights and the way that you serve. I feel this passion that you have for this nourishing earth, and all of the stars like combined couldn't amount to your worth. So stay humble, stay tuned to the light that you are, 'cause you and I have traveled like it's to get right where we are. You have your own song, your own truth, right in your heart. So let it open, let it flow, and then we'll co-create art, 'cause it's your vibration that puts me in your admiration.
What inspires you to make music?
Shoot. The breath. Our present breath with all things, and when we feel that we are our external experience, and these trees are me, and this wind around me is my breath, and these streams are my veins, and just feeling provided for in every moment, and through our creativity we are nourished in every way. Yeah. That's what I'd say.
Right after high school, he began his search with a trip to Maui. Against all odds, Mario found what he considered to be his people, or the tribe. Tribe, the community of people that Mario had become embedded with, were people actually pushing the boundaries of society, looking for a better way to live life, more community-centered way of living. This tribe is actually a tribe that we all know, and in fact, it has affected society in profound ways. Many, many ways that we are all aware of but don't realize their origins. Yoga, organic food, permaculture, the health food movement, minimalism, gender equality, the environmental movement, and others find their origin in the hippie movement of the 60s and 70s. The tribe has evolved and refined the movement. Society could benefit from these ideals. Later, through Mario, his family discovered the depth of the tribe and his position in it.
We have a vision, a dream of an eco-village with a tribe, a self-sustainable international community where all are accepted and nurtured. Together we unite to create a safe space for healing, creativity and liberation. Through ancient wisdom, meditation, ceremony and ritual, through music, art, dance and love, through self-realization, we come home to our true purpose, to a higher potential of humanity. On the night of the full moon, we gather to co-create, to set our intentions, to shed our layers and celebrate life, to raise our vibrations higher and let this love ripple out into the world.
Pachamama. En tus ojos agua infinita, en tus ojos agua infinita. Tus ojos agua infinita.
Sweet Mario. I feel like his message to the collective was to live by our creative passions and to pursue our greatest joy, and to feel held in community to do that. To never doubt ourselves, and I feel like that's still a message that he learned through his own experience of falling into patterns of doubt in his own ability to change through loving action. And he was definitely an activist by way of the light, for sure. And I feel like his message was to continue to utilize our own authentic expression, however that looks, to inspire others to open up and share, and yeah, living by the light, living through creativity.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Where Mario grew up, and I see how he got his spark of creative energy, because this is a place where creative energy is just alive. You can breathe it in, you can taste it, you can feel it from every cell of my body. I feel so alive here, and just so happy to be welcomed as part of the family.
I chose Bob Marley because he moved the world with his music, and here's one of his songs. Old pirates, yes, they rob I, sold died from the merchant ships.
What does tribe mean to me? Yeah, for me, I would like to actually use the word like kin. And kin for me is like family. And there are some people, and actually Mario is someone who I would say this to him all the time. I was like, somos familia, hermano, like, and some people you just know, and I feel the same way about you, Austin, as some people are just your kin, and you feel very close to them, and you're willing to let down your walls for them a little bit easier. There's a natural sense of mutual understanding, a similar frequency that you share that makes you feel very safe. And so for me, people who I call kin or family are people who, through this, I'm healing. Through my interactions and my relationship with them, I'm healing for lifetimes and timelines back.
And so I think he's, yeah, I think we should let you know. And I certainly will tell him podcast, etc. He's the one who actually told Kim, he's like, no way, you guys aren't getting out early. And I'm like, I know that they are, but I knew that.
Tribe is everything. Tribe is the community. Tribe is the collaboration of people that we spend our time with, our teachers in our everyday life, our relations that help us grow and nurture and feel supported. It's our family away from family. It's the people that we chose to spend our days with and co-create with. And it includes everyone. There's also the special soul family tribe, which we've really cultivated through such deep feelings of love and remembrance and acceptance.
Tribe to me means family. It's our brothers and sisters, our mothers and fathers, uncles and aunts, the elders, the children, and really for me it's the people who I can show up as myself and just be completely myself. They're completely their selves. We connect, we share vulnerabilities, we support each other in whatever ways, we create together, we dance together, we eat together, and you know, it's this kind of unity that allows us all to thrive and be supported, and that's what I really feel like tribe means to me.
I got a fellowship, I got a fellowship, I got a non-stop yo son fellowship. Going to adore the big bad bison.
So why would I choose an alternative lifestyle that doesn't have security like most people? I come from a family of 3 sisters and a brother, and they're all like college graduates right into career and doing exactly what they went to school for, and like all these things. I also went to school, ran businesses, and did all the things, you know, apartments, rents, and more, all that stuff. And before I was working to have money to pay for my life. Now I live my life and I get money to do the things I want to do. It was when I switched my thinking of that I need to save all this money so that I can do all these later things, to the idea of like, well, I have this money, this stored energy, and that's here so that I can do these things that I want to do. And instead of being like, well, I only have this much, and then if I take out this much, I'm not I'm not going to have a lot left. And it's like, well, no, the money's there. And I want to do that. That's how much it costs? Okay, bam. Now I can do the things I want to do. And once I let go of this lack mentality or this scarcity and just decided to do the things that made my heart explode, and that's what I want to do, and that's, yeah, hell yeah, I want to do that. That's when like the idea of going to work at a 9 to 5 was just not really an option anymore.
I wanted to speak on the drug addiction aspect of things too, and I feel like a lot of that comes from lack of connection. And so as we connect deeper to ourselves and to nature and to the people around us in our community, we don't necessarily feel that need to abuse substances as much. And so we can use them in more of a ceremonial and medicinal way to help enhance experiences and like bring us even more into higher states of consciousness and awareness and being.
For me, like, tribe is family. You know, there's this idea we're born into these families, and we don't really have a conscious choice as we're living who we're going to spend the most time with. And so tribe is the family that we choose. Tribe is the family that we are. It's like you recognize people that are in your soul tribe. You see them and you feel them. And when you start to do the work on yourself and you start to really know yourself, and also to shine that part of you, what maybe when you were a kid, what made you feel kind of different or strange or an outcast. And you start shining that part of you, and that is the vibration that attracts your soul tribe. So the quote, "Your vibe attracts your tribe," is a little cliche, but it's also very, very true. In the sense that as soon as you stop trying to conform and stop trying to be like everyone else, you begin calling in your true soul family, your real friends, your real, you know, the people that are here on this planet, the souls that have reincarnated to help you, to be helped by you, and to help raise the vibration of the world. You're all the same mission. You feel that. That's tribe.
Health, you know, ways of living, respect, you know, non-judgment, acceptance, but still withholding a strong sense of individuality, you know, allowing people to really find themselves in supporting their path while holding each other in a safe container to do just that. Though also having, you know, the elders on board to address something to hold someone accountable when maybe they think, you know, someone could be behaving in a better nature, you know, to support what we call tribe. The glue, the cohesiveness of the tribe, like the events that are supported and attended here are very unique. And, you know, I'll just say like dance. There's so much to learn on the dance floor. It's a microcosm of how we act on a whole in society. You know, the respect values, people's boundaries, you know, learning how to approach someone and share your energetic body with them, you know, and read the signs of what is too much and how much is okay to share of yourself. So it gives us a chance to recognize how potent we are and how powerful we can be and how much we can affect one another, you know, in a community. So then you bring it into other ceremonies, like cacao ceremonies, where people, they get a chance to take a moment to express like what's in their heart and what they hold sacred and what they value the most. And and it's important for other people to hear what one member of the community of the tribe might have to say, because that might stimulate them to start looking at their life in a different way and invite a different perspective into their life, which ultimately brings more harmony to everyone.
So many of us just started off as travelers or wanting to see another side of the world because either we didn't resonate with the one that we were in already, or something, as I said, maybe bad happened. Maybe some people came straight from the light and were like already conscious beings when they were younger. And just trying to find and as we were saying earlier, like, people always look at our type of tribe or the hippie movement or the vagabonds, and they think that, again, we're parasites on society, that we're always trying to take, and that we don't, as Kelsey said, provide back. When really there's just, in every human, there's some sort of calling to the earth as a whole. So we start by traveling, we start by trying to find where we are, what we enjoy, instead of trying to be what someone else is always telling us to be. Like, so as we said, some of us are musicians, some of us are artists, some of us used to play soccer but now like climbing trees.
Know that I am inside, knowing that I am alive, knowing that I am alive, and knowing that we are one. We are one, we are one, we are one, we are one tribe.
This is absolutely surreal. Like so incredible. Like I can like, it's like a dream. It's such a dream. Like it's totally created, predestined, like beautiful package. And like now I'm seeing us in the perfect spot. Like it's like checkpoint. Like, I don't know. It's great. It's great. Everything's absolutely perfect. We're doing it greatly.
Wow. What is the work? For me, the work is uncovering the layers of conditioning that have prevented me from feeling my heart completely, and also of showing up in my fullness to my tribe and to the people around me. So for me, the work has been uncovering emotions, allowing myself to be seen and be, cry in front of my brothers, or laugh, or to communicate fully to someone who I have something to say with, be it a business partner or a relationship or, a brother, sister, that's, I feel like, the work that we're doing is uncovering these layers of limitation that we've grown up with and that we've been conditioned by that keep us from being fluid and free and keep us from being our truest, limitless selves. Yeah.
Why is the work so important to live this life? Because we're entering into a new paradigm of shifting into like a kingdom and a queendom, and we're living out timelines like the ones that Isis lived on, the ones of the pyramids, the ones of our star seeds and family, and we're choosing to live on a different frequency. We're choosing to create a new world. I remember reading about this book right after I left college. It was Edgar Tolle, and it really did shift my perspective that we're entering into a new way of being. We're living in more harmony with nature, and we're living in more harmony with our hearts. And we're following our true desires. And even if that means it will take us many years to fulfill and to explore what that means, that's why we do it, because it's worth it. We want to find a life that's meaningful, and it may be short, but it's meaningful and full of passion and full of purpose and full of joy and compassion and moments of beauty.
Come and show so much light, it is so bright. You give me faith, you make me know. It's not the end of the road we're on. Got a little bit of time together. Take a little bit of time together.
What is
Doing the work.
Yeah.
What is the work when we refer to the work? We're here doing the work. Doing the work is learning about our true authentic self. It's unraveling the pain body that we have encapsulated ourselves in that limits us from being true children of divine creator. It's healing work. It's unraveling ancestral patterns. It's unlocking neural pathways that are sabotaging negative thoughts and various behaviors that keep us trapped. Doing the work is creating and learning how to collaborate together. It's stepping into a whole new, sometimes never before experienced way of connecting to another soul, another human, another being, plants, spirits, animals, all of it, and seeing how our webs are truly weaving together with one another. Doing the work can be sometimes challenging and also extraordinarily beautiful and nourishing.
The work that I am doing, or we are doing, is coming from the heart. You know, it's heart-centered communication and acceptance of our brothers and our sisters, and fully supporting them in their path of growth. Why do we do this work? Because I love you, and it's important on a macrocosmic level, you know, of the world, because living in such a transient community, the members of this community flow in and out of different countries all over the world. So the work that we do here, coming from heart-centered communication, heart-centered acceptance, it trickles out through the rest of the world.
To let you shine, you can skyrocket away if you want to, and never come back if you find another galaxy far from here, where there's more room to fly. Just leave me your stardust to remember you by. You'll be my boat, I'll be your sea. The depth of pure blue just from curiosity. Living, flowing, pushed by a breeze. I live to set you free. I live to set you free.
Oh, what is the new paradigm? The new paradigm is a figure of speech to refer to the awakening beings, the humans that are choosing to step really deeply into their hearts, to connect to their own spirit and source of creation. The new paradigm is it's everyone. It's a new way of being. It's the beings that are the people that are creating new earth. It's the way of living by harmony, living as the Empress would, where our prosperity is to serve everybody. And harmony and beauty and peace and love and all of these also 70s typical hippie quote unquote ways of living is actually so truthful and so real for us. And the new paradigm, It's what we're living for and what we're creating. Yeah. I don't know, it's a feeling. It's also a vibration. It's a frequency of love unlike any that's been before. It's a whole new way of living in total harmony with all that is. God bless.
What is the new paradigm? Wow. The new paradigm to me is a concept of unity consciousness, that we all are in this together. We're all blood family. We share resources, we trade things. It's like a different economy. It's a different way of relating, of co-creating and of sharing things and working together for a unified goal. And, you know, as opposed to the old paradigm, which I consider to be more like competitive, more like me against the world, I feel so supported by my family right now, and I feel like I can support others in their dreams. And to me, this is the new paradigm. It's like we connect. Like I cuddle with brothers and sisters. You know, I feel this like intimate connection, communication, just living in union with the environment around us. And I feel like that's the new paradigm.
Medicine food. Medicine food. I know your plates, it tastes so good. You change my mood. Yes. Find your healing in the woods of the forest. Unplug, you can't ignore this, the wisdom of the voiceless.
We're talking about what is the new paradigm. Well, first it helps to probably state what I feel about what the old paradigm is. The old paradigms are thoughts, patterns, judgments, things that are not actually propelling us on a path of ascension and greater awareness, greater sovereignty, greater compassion, greater selfless service, and tapping in with our true hearts, our art's purpose. And so moving to me into the new paradigm is a new way of relating, a way of being in the fifth dimension, more unconditional love, less acting out of fear, more acting out of your heart place and light. And for me, it's letting light beam into the relationships, your work, your play, and yeah, more things. For me, it's a lighter way of living, a light in all the aspects of what light means.
What is the new paradigm? It's stepping out of one reality, one way of thinking, and looking at life in a new way.
Mario performed a water blessing at the Yuba River with Soul Tribe in attendance. Not long after the blessing, he drowned. Many consider that he was the ultimate gift to the river. The Kogimamos believed him to be an important payment to the water because of how attuned he was to the earth. He was 23 years old.
Know who it's for. There is magic in the skin of the woman I adore. Love each other to the core, so thankful. And there are 4 tides in a sea. They are cosmic copies, and they are built like you and me. So crazy. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Being human can be great, no matter what is on your plate. Be grateful. And we are ready for the war. If
it's coming, it's not for sure, but it has come before. So maybe we can end all this pursuit, find contentment in the truth, find out what's gonna work for you, and try it out, 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 whoa, whoa. Try it out, whoa. Ooh, I don't know. Ooh, I don't know. Da, 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 da.
Love you and appreciate you taking the time.
Love you,
to do
appreciate
this.
you. Thank you, Mario and his beautiful, sweet family and all of the tribe.
Do you have a message for Mario that you want to share?
Oh, Marmar. Thank you. Thank you for our last conversation about the Bodhisattva vow that many of us are remembering that we took. And thank you for choosing to create a huge wave and shift in consciousness by transcending your human form and reminding all of us how much love can bring us together. And through the waves of grief and sadness comes togetherness and joy and acceptance. And yeah, thank you for being my angel every day, supporting me from the other side. I love you.
For me, Mario is a lot about the beauty of someone of humility, really, truly humility. And angels are humble, and for me, Mario was a total angel and a dear brother on the path of truth. And it was that you don't have to be always trying to be perfect, that it's more about being real. And that's what Mario was to me. Mario was real, and I saw him in his dark and in his light, and it was all so beautiful. And he was living in truth. He was living in truth, and he was living humbly, and he was real. And for me, that was his medicine. And also, of course, his music. His music. He listened, for me, I felt like he listened to the world at a simpler and a more refined tune.
So Mario's Nawale is 10 bots, his Mayan calendar horoscope, his sign, and that literally translates to the manifestation of creativity. And I feel like he was just the manifestation of creativity. He was creating so fluidly, we sang together, played, and he had this enchantment to him that he was just so in it. He could flow like nobody's business, and I feel like sometimes he still flows through me when I rhyme and when I play music. Sometimes I pick up on that vibration, I feel his presence, and I'm like, yeah, bro, like play through me, use my hands, like, you know? And the other aspect of Mario, I believe, is vulnerability. Like, he was so real, is so real. Like, even in my dreams, he comes to me and speaks to me. And you know, the last time I saw him was like a week ago. He came into my dream, and I think that day I was like looking at his face, and I was just like, you know, just sad. And he came to me in a dream and was just like, bro, he's like, what are you even doing? He's like, I'm right here, you know? And it was just like, yeah, you are here. I feel you, you know? I know where we go when we pass on from this earthly flesh.
Nobody dope as we dress so fresh, so fresh and so clean. Live when you stare at me. We just so fresh, so fresh and so clean. We are the coolest mother lovers on the planet. My sky's falling, ain't no need to panic. Ooh, I got you when I want you automatic.
Mario's message was to play and to live from the heart. Because he understood that this is where the spirit lives. And this is the most intelligent part of our body. And do our best to listen and move from here and not from here.
I remember we would try to practice together or just sing mantras, and I think that was really important to him because the Kundalini is connecting you to yourself and all of your traumas to work through those and back to source and down through the earth, through the energy flowing in your body.
What Mario brought to Nevada City Tribe is so unique and special. What I witnessed was a fearless nature to share his heart, like a next level vulnerability to, be at peace with everyone and invite everyone into his vibration. We're all misfits from the world, and we're seeking a commonality. In my opinion, that's kind of why we're all come together, and there's a lot of scars and a lot of stories that hold people back from expressing their true, genuine selves. And what Mario brought was his true, genuine self, and that was a gift of courage to the tribe. I feel everyone is in the process of adopting that quality.
Thank you, sacred water. Thank you, sacred water. Gracias, agüita sagrada. Gracias.
Ascension, we put this gathering together to honor my son Mario and to bless the water. Mario, I believe, was the ultimate water blessing, and we want to continue that. We want to continue in his spirit to help preserve the river in which he grew up.
His family has created this gathering to honor his life and to bring together the tribes of the United States, of Colombia and Alaska to bless the waters.
When we humans destroy and pollute, we are silencing the song of Mother Earth. Mario attuned to this melodic heart song of Earth and used his soul as an instrument to strum healing chords of pure love and light. His heart song still singing through us, harmonizing us, fueling us with the mighty power to connect. If this is reaching you, it is because Mario, in oneness with the cosmic energy, knows you as a guardian of Earth, a water protector, a healer of humanity. It is imperative that we merge our mission with the wisdom of the elders. We must do everything in our power to give a platform to Native Americans and all indigenous people, those who have remained rooted and in sync with Pachamama. Our actions are meager unless we allow the Aboriginal healers of the land to guide us on this journey.
Mario was a shining example of musical medicine, earth activism, community building, and bridging worlds between nature in human connection. He inspired so many of us to step into our power, to dance our full hearts, to speak our truth, and to connect to Indigenous wisdom. At Ascension, we have the opportunity to gather as a community with Indigenous elders on Indigenous land and learn how we can be water protectors and share our own medicine and gifts together.
Mario Sr., Papa Mario, wanted to find a way to honor his son and what his son was about and what, our Mario was about, which is the water and the land and love and community and family and dance and song and creativity. And so Ascension's inception was to honor all of those aspects of his son, and they're aspects that are so meaningful to all of our lives. They, are something that we all stand for, and his passing is such a reminder of coming together and honoring the things in which we truly believe in.
If we can't preserve Alaska, there's no place that can be preserved because it is so intrinsically valued. So this is why it's so important that we all come together to celebrate the water, to bolster each other, and to preserve this place.
Mario featured prominently in Tribe as a voice for Earth, a vessel for spirit and a catalyst for change. His transformational journey and his magical encounter with the jaguar in Costa Rica are best told, as all stories, by fireside, at night, where imaginations soar and the veil is thin. But this is for another time.
'Cause it's your vibration that puts me in pure admiration. This future that we're facing, you see it so clearly. Feel you teaching truth and lessons every time that you're near me. Every time that you're near me, it's your vibe. Well, it's your vibe. Well, it's your vibe. Cause it's your vibration. Cause it's your vibration that puts me